Hey, hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. Technical difficulties. You all know how that goes. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. Let me just adjust myself a little bit here. There we go. I like to be high up in the old chair. Sorry for the wait, everybody. Oh, let's get comfy. Okay, let's try that again. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to a stream with me, Mandi, one half of Salt and Sass Games. I'm the one you'll most likely see on the channel, and today is a special thing we're doing today. So this stream is sponsored by Asmodee, inspired by players. That is the saying that they have, and they've noticed they've changed their logo. Fun. And this today is like it's I don't know, I guess it's a contest type thing that's going on, but it's something called Asmodee World. So before I jump into that, hopefully everyone's having a great day. I hope you all are good at puzzles. I am not. So once we get to the next scene, you're gonna help me with a puzzle that we're gonna do together. You all can also take part in this as well, and I'll tell you how you can do that. Um, yeah. So, I'm terrible at puzzles, so I'm hoping y'all can help me out, but it's a lot of fun, and the art on this is really nice. So this is Asmodee World. This is what we're doing, and it's what they've done is it's their 30th anniversary for Asmodee, and they've done this Asmodee World where players can go in and do like a seek and find adventure. And the art is done by Charlotte Hughes. And apparently, there's like over 250 hours of artwork into this. So it's really, really vibrant and cool. And we get to explore, solve quests. You get to earn XP. And if you're a gamer, we all know how you like to earn your XP and to be ranked at the top. And these rankings can garner you some prizes. So definitely know people are interested in that. So you're probably asking yourself, well, how do I get involved in that? So let me toss a little link in here for you if you want to do it yourself. So if you're like, no, Mandy, I don't really want to play with you, or maybe I do want to follow along with you and kind of work on it together, or maybe I want to do it later. You can get yourself involved in these puzzles as well. So I put the link in the chat if you want to go there. If you have an Asmodee account, great. If not, you'll just have to create one. And let me tell you how to play. I know this is a little different than my normal stream, so it's a lot of talking up front, but then we're going to get to playing real soon. So if you're lurking, just hanging out, cool. I appreciate you being here. Take it all in, and maybe you just might want to look at this later. That's totally fine. So to play, you're going to choose a quest from the dashboard, and then you're going to look at the world to get the right answer. And we're going to walk through it together as well. And then you're going to answer the question, which could be in a different format. It could be a free response, so you can just put anything in there. It could be multiple choice, fill in the blank, and then you're going to get XP. And there are hints. So if you want to use a hint, you can in fact use a hint, but you are going to lose XP for doing so. But hey, as you all know, if you've watched me play games, no shame in the game for using a hint. Just saying. Okay. So the goal or the mission is to gain as much XP as possible so you can kind of be in the top of the leader, not kind of, so you can be at the top of the leaderboard to claim prizes. Because yes, you're not doing this just for the glory. Of course not. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. If you get higher in the ranks, you'll be able to be eligible for prizes. And we can talk about those a little bit later because there are different seasons in here. I think this runs right up until March 31st, 2026, is when they're going to be. That'll be like the last season. That'll be the ending of that. So season one is top 10 players, November 30th, 2025. They'll be announced. Season 2's top 10 players of January 31st, 2026. Again, not including previous players. And season 3, top 10 players as of March 31st, excluding previous winners at 2026. So once you've won a season, you can't win again except for the final podium prizes, which are even more prizes that they have. And I do have these kind of written here. You know what? Let's put them in the chat so you can see. And these are all on the site. Anything I'm saying to you right now, you're like, Mandy, this is a lot of information you're giving me right now. It's a lot, but here, I made a little thing for myself here so you can see, but there are like ultimate prizes. And the top 3 champions will receive these prizes. So here, check this out. Bam. Look at that. So there's a lot of stuff there. So there's like a Splendor black box. I don't play Splendor, but I know it's very popular. So the black box must be extra fancy. This is what I'm thinking. And giant version of Star Wars super teams. Like there are a lot of good stuff, a lot of good things there. So if you can get into those upper ranks, top 3 champions, this is what you're looking at. I'm doing this just for the glory. So we're just gonna play together. Hey, Jeremiah, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I was just going through some of the stuff for what we're doing today. We're gonna be looking into Asmodee World, and you all are gonna help me with a puzzle because I'm really bad at this. So I figured you all could help me. But I'm just going through some of the rules first in case people don't know. You can find this on the website. I did put the link, but I'll put it again later. So people to play. So this is important. They do have a listing of the eligibility for prizes. So anybody can play, but prizes are only eligible for certain places, and they're all listed online. And then they also have an FAQ to help you out if there's anything else. Whew, that's a lot. So hopefully you're doing well, Jeremiah, Bob, and anybody else who's in the chat. We're close to the end of the week. This is my end of the week. Last day for me this work week. So I figured what a nice way to end it with some puzzle searching. So this is a sponsored stream. I did put it on the screen so people can see, so they know that it's sponsored by Asmodee, hence us being an Asmodee World. So let's swing over to here. Okay. I will put the link in here in case anybody wants to play. Because you can play on your own. You don't have to play with me, but you might want to play on your own. And we're going to play this together. So when you go to the link that I sent you here, let's do this together so you can actually see. Because I think it just takes you to this one. Copy. Okay. No, takes you to the exact same place. I thought it might take you somewhere else. So it literally takes you here. If you don't have an account, you'll have to make one. So you can see that I've already completed one quest and it gave me 8 XP. Yes, I used a hint. Don't judge me. But these are all the other activities that I can go through, all the other puzzles or quests, I should say, that I can look at. And they give you a rating 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, 1 being the easier ones, 3 being the more challenging ones. I'm pretty sure this was a 1-star. Just saying. And then it gives you like how many XP you have to date so far, which is okay. It's like 8. I mean, that's something. That's why I need your help. And then there'll be more quests available later on. But you have all of these quests to work with. And these are ones that I kind of had started. So you can start them. You don't have to finish it and go from there. I don't even think they have to be done in order because these ones are different orders. So I was thinking, I don't want to give away too many answers. We maybe start with a 1-star. I don't know. I'm really bad at these, so I'm hoping y'all can help me out. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do, I mean, I could just do a work in progress, but let's maybe start with like a 1-star and go from there. So this is what the screen looks like when you hit it. So Auntie Mime. Yeah, okay, Jeremiah. Easy first. I like this. So we're gonna start with a 1-star. A family is in the middle of playing Time's Up. It's Auntie's turn. What animal is the auntie miming? Sorry, some people say auntie. I say auntie. And this is just asking for a text. So just a response that I have to put in text. So we have to put in what animal is the aunt miming. It's worth 15 XP. See up here, 15 XP. And this is the picture that we're going to be looking at. So we're going to explore Asmodee World, looking for a family playing Time's Up. Now, for those who don't know Time's Up's one of these kind of card games, and you have to like, I think the first round's like you can use sounds and acting it out, and then you run it again, and it's just the sounds or something, and then the next one is just the acting out. I don't play it very often, but it's very popular. So yeah. Now, if I decide to take a hint, I will lose 7 XP, which is a lot. So yeah. Yes, Jeremiah, it does have a very like Where's Waldo vibe, but in Asmodee World. Yeah, you got it. So let's go explore, remembering the question, and I'll put it in the chat just so we have a reminder, because Lord knows I will forget. Okay, so this is what we're trying to look for. What animal is the auntie miming? So we're looking for a family and some mime situations. So let's explore. Let's see. Okay, I will make this bigger and we'll kind of go through the map together. I know there's a bit of a delay, so if I'm going too fast, just let me know and we'll slow down. Ooh, I see a family over here, but they're not miming anything. Let me get in nice and close there. Yeah, this looks like because it's not really a board game, it's like a more of a card game. Eva Machine. Ah, thanks for popping in. No, there's no timer. So you can, which I appreciate because it's accessible. I personally can't. I'm not a fan of timed games, which, well, Time's Up is a timed game, but to be fair, that kind of warrants it. But yes, in this game, there's no timer. You can take the time you need. So we have time to kind of go through it together. And if we have time, we'll do a couple. And if not, we'll just do the one. This is a 1 star, so I'm hoping we can like work our way up. Okay. So we determined this family. I don't think they're playing Time's Up. They're not really miming anything. So let's go down here. Someone's doing some recording. Okay, let's come back out. And hey, like I said, if you wanted to go into your own account and you can also pull this up as well, we can do it together. You'll also see like there's some other clues for like other things, other puzzles that'll come up. Hey, Chelcat. I see you're jumping for stars. Yay! Thanks for coming in. Then we have, it's funny, this looks like a Zool piece. Maybe I'm wrong. It kind of does though. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Time's up. Oh, someone's that's nice. Just having a little private time. Oh no. So Shellcat, you started these the other day and you might have gotten upset about it. That was me with the first one. I was so bad at it. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be playing this. Like maybe I shouldn't be playing this. Oh goodness. Hey James. And yeah, they own Azul. Yeah, that's true. They do. They do. A few of them were a stretch. Okay, well, I've only done the one, and the one I did, well, that's not fair. I actually did two. The first one was too hard for me. I was like, I can't. So I had to knock it down a couple. But let's try this one. So I'm assuming some of you may have done this one already. So if you have, like, yeah, we'll do it a little bit, and then if we need help, we may reach out. If you haven't, please let me scooch out a bit. So remember, we're looking for a family. If I'm going too fast, just let me know. Playing a kind of like a card game, but they're probably acting something out and they're trying to mime an animal. Oh, I see a question mark. No, what's that? No, that's on my screen. Okay. Let's see. Is that TNT with the cat? Wait, I gotta go up. Hold on. I did not see it, and possibly? Oh, you know this one, Shellcat. Okay, okay. Well, let's see. I don't see the TNT with a cat. Maybe I went too fast. Oh, yep, I see it. I see it right here. Yes. The c the cat is having intrusive thoughts, I think, maybe. They're, like, contemplating, "What should I do with this?" Oh, goodness. Okay, let us okay, hold on. Oh, wait. What about over here? No, that's an engagement. That's definitely not Time's Up. No teams to be had. Not a family. Huh. Well, okay. No, they're definitely not acting anything out there. So if any of you want the actual map, just go to the link that I threw in the chat and you'll be able to pull up the map as well. So if you want to play along, you can. And yeah, so usually have a little bit of music going on in the stream. Kept it a little quiet today just because it is a stream. So just so I'm very transparent, it is sponsored by Asmodee. So we just want to make sure we're not using anything extra that we don't need to. We're just going to make music in our minds of how good we are with these puzzles. Maybe you all are. I'm terrible at these things. Okay. That is definitely not wait, what is this? And is that cat litter? Ew. No. That's questionable, but there are cards on the table, I think. Yeah, but definitely won't be grabbing stuff in this game unless time up has changed. Is this a new frame with the teddy bears? It is a new frame. I just did this one specifically for, um, sponsored streams, so I can differentiate it so people will know if I have this one on, it's a sponsored stream versus my other ones. Um, do you like this one better? Like, should I just switch to this one? It is a little lighter. It's less, um, branded with our stuff from Salt and Sass. Maybe that's why too. Hey, Deadpan, thanks for joining. Hopefully you can help us solve the mystery. The question we're trying to figure out is, there's a family in here playing Time's Up, and the aunt is miming an animal. I'm still trying to figure out where they're playing Time's Up. And for those who haven't played Time's Up, it is a card game. So, oh, Chelka, you like the teddy up top? It's very cute resting on the screen. I know, right? Like, hmm, let me look at you while you do what you have to do. Okay, this looks like friends. Maybe it's family hanging out, but I don't see anybody doing any miming. I feel like it's gonna be super obvious. Maybe? Question mark? Oh, unless it's like this. Deadpan, you got their email about this, was wondering what it was. Yeah, so Asmodee asked a few of us content creators to take a look at this and to either talk about it or show people how it works. Because yeah, if you're just getting it, you're like, what is this? Like, you may not want to try it. Seeing is better, right? So that you can actually see what you're doing. So yeah, so it's a bunch of puzzles that they have, and this is the picture that you're looking for clues in for these quests. So they'll ask you a question, and then you have to find out where it is in here, and and answering the question could be multiple choice. It could be a fill in the blank. In this case, we're trying to find out a family that is playing Time's Up, and the aunt is miming a character. What is the aunt miming? So acting out, and we're trying to find that, and then we'll enter that into the response, and you get XP for doing so. Continuing to play gives you XP to get potentially put yourself in contention for prizes, and then there are even bigger prizes after that if you get into like the top championship spots. Oh, well, this kind of looks like it could be Time's Up. Nope, nope. I see a piece being thrown over. Could be Magic Maze. Someone's like, stop banging that knobby thing and threw it. Oh, good point, Jeremiah. Yes, there has to be a sand timer. I forgot that game is timed. This game is not timed. Yes, good point. Good point. Okay, let's come back. So I don't see a sand timer here. So I don't think that's it. So let's come back over here. And I'm at the edge of the painting at this point. This doesn't look like a sand timer. It looks like a knobby thing. And no one's really acting anything out. Okay. Oh, this is a little, well, there's a lot of drawing going on, so more of a drawing type game. What's going on over here? Oh, wait now. Wait, no. What game is that? This one has shapes and question marks and stuff. I love the dye in the water here. I don't see a time. I don't see a timer. Oh, there's a watch though. But no one's really acting anything out. They're just like looking at cards. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Concept. You're right. I used to play that game a lot. Good call, Chellicat. Yes. 100% looks like Concept. Good thinking. Yes. If you're all of you who haven't played that game, I played that game a lot. Like a lot, a lot. And I don't own it anymore, unfortunately, just because my friends were on to other things, but it was really fun. They look like they're acting things out, but I don't see a game that this could pertain to. Oh, you've never played it. Yeah, you're right, though. The question marks and that, yeah, that's definitely very Concept. Okay, I'm just going through the edges of the art right now. So far, not seeing too much. Hey, Tangy, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. We're on a quest to find a family playing Time's Up and the aunt of the group is miming a certain thing. So for those who haven't played Time's Up, that is the goal of the game. You have cards and you're trying to act out for your team what it is on those cards. So kind of like charades a little bit, but you can use sounds and stuff, I think. It's been a while since I played. Well, so far this is not it's not giving, but again, we're just going up the sides here. No time, but good point, Jeremiah, the timer part. That's really good to help kind of pinpoint. I mean, what's going on here? Is it miming a tree? No, I don't know. Yeah, and wrong responses too are gonna take XP, so I mean, also, but there's no board for that game. Is there a board for Time's Up? I don't think so. It's been a while. Okay, no judgments. Well, okay, what's over here? Oh, wait. This could be it over here. Hmm? Okay, cards, sand timer, and scorecard. Okay, good, because this is good to know. Childcat, I've already submitted enough wrong responses and gotten mad, so I think I'm out of the running for prizes. Oh, no. I mean, on my first one, I asked for a hint, so I got like half the points. I don't think it's gonna be a good run for me. Not that I could win, but just saying. Oh, I'm sorry you got mad though. That's not good. Could it be I feel like, well, they don't have any of the pieces. Which was the first one that I did? Um, the first one that I did here was this one, number 4, In Search of Mother Earth. Yeah, I'm also dramatic, so don't worry, I get it. Yeah, that's the one I did, and I got a whopping 8 VP because I'm pretty sure I asked for a hint. Even though I knew what it was, anyway, I won't make excuses. Okay, sorry everybody. So for those just coming in, this is on the site. I think I put the link in the chat. This will tell you where you can find these quests. If not, you have to create an account. All right, sorry. Yeah. So what animal is the auntie miming? Sorry, we got to get in there. My apologies. We got to go back. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Legends Jim, thanks for coming in. We're just getting our puzzle on. It's not going well because I can't seemingly find where these people are playing Time's Up. But the chat has been very helpful because I don't know Time's Up that well. So there's timer, cards, and Deadpan said something else. Sand timer, scorecard, cards. Okay, those are the items we're kind of looking for. We want to know what the aunt is miming. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm like struggling here. Wait, Oh, here, I found it. Yeah. Come on. See? But that has none of the pieces of the game. But I think this is it. So is that a chicken? That looks like a chicken. It has like a little red gobbly thing here. I was going to say duck, but a duck doesn't have a beak that small. I say chicken. What do we think? I'm going to go with chicken. Oh, please let this be right. It'll be so embarrassing. But you all see it, right? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that sees it. Okay. I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna go with chicken. All right, let's give her. Chicken? Okay, so it asks you this when you submit. Are you sure about your answer? Because every time you attempt it and you're wrong, you lose XP. Submit. Yeah! Okay, keep in mind, everybody, that was a level 1. That wasn't even a hard one. Woohoo! But I want to see my badges. Sweet! I've 100% of the Time's Up quest. We won't look at the other one. The other one was not good, but it gives you all the quest listings here. Okay. Yay! Your auntie miming oh, it says turkey. I'm sorry. That was not a turkey. That was a chicken. Maybe I'm wrong. Doth my eyes deceive me? Chicken. I'll leave it to everyone else. In Time's Up, there will be no end to the surprises. You'll guess words through speaking one-word hints and mimes. It's fast, absorbing, and fun for the whole family. It's your turn to impress the gallery by miming a chicken. Okay, it's just a typo. Okay, Definitely chicken. I like that. I miming a chicken. I'm trying to think if I'd be good at it. Okay, that's my chicken. It's so bad. And you gotta do, like, the head movements because they do this. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, now I'm just being, like, way extra. Sorry. It's too much, it's too much. And apparently, if there's a game that interests you, you can find the store or learn more about the game. So I do appreciate that because sometimes you're like, "Oh, this game sounds kinda cool." You wanna find it, and then you don't wanna have to go on, like, a whole search for it. So, yeah. So then you just go to that area, and they'll tell you where to go. So that's good. I like that a lot. Aw, I should give myself applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go back to the quest. Okay. I don't wanna give away all the answers, but who's up for another one? Should I do a 3-star or a 2-star? 3-star? 2-star? What are your thoughts? I'm it's the 3-star what okay, to be fair, I do have a couple 3 stars sitting here in progress. I, like, honestly just opened them. I didn't actually do them. So I have Fire Alarm and I have Beware the Wolves. Although we did see you wanna do a 2-star? Okay, even she will do a 2-star. Okay. So these are what we have for 2 stars. We have Jeremiah, I don't mind spoilers. I will still play it and can't win too. Don't say that, okay? You should still play it. And yes, you could win. Stop that. You could totally do it. Hey, I believe in you all. You can do it. But I'm also having fun doing this, so let's do another. Okay, so 2-star. We've got Work in Progress, The First Totem, Timeline. Oh, I have played Timeline. I know that yet. Oh, regionally you can't win. Oh, okay, I see. So you can still play, you just can't win. Understood. And I did say that. That's a good reminder at the top of the show that there are certain regions that can play and get prizes, and those are listed on the site. But there are also some groups that can play, but you can't win prizes. That is fair enough. So you are in one of those groups. A Chill Up Your Spine, Catching Z's. Those are the 2-star ones. So which one appeals to you, chat? Which one shall we play? Work in Progress, The First Totem, Timeline, A Chill Up Your Spine, or Catching Z's? Which one do you think sounds good? We gotta see if it's we want the peoples to have a choice. What are we thinking? Hmm? Okay. Good. We got some answers. Chill Up Spine. The First Totem is the one that made you quit? Okay, maybe I shouldn't play that one then. Because chances are I'm gonna wanna quit. Okay, let's do Chill Up Spine. I'm glad you told me that, Chellcat, though, because now I'm like, "Oh, I should prepare myself for that one." Oh, no. Let's do Chill Up Your Spine. Okay, here we go. A player is in the middle of a card game with some particular characters. Can you find their companions? Ooh, and this one is a text answer like the other ones. What do they look like? And it's a one-word answer. So let me just copy this. I'm gonna put it in the chat so we have it because I don't think that stays up on the screen, which I think that would be helpful. I'll be honest with you if that part was on the screen. Maybe it is and I just missed it. So let's see. So, middle of a card game with some characters. Can you find their companions? What do they look like? All right, let's find out. Okay, let us go from the edge. I just have to make it a little bigger so it's easier to see. Okay. So we're looking for people in the middle of a card game with particular care. Oh, there were ghosts. Hold on. I saw them. Sorry. Now I feel bad because when we were looking at them, I saw ghosts. Do you all remember? Dang nabbit. Sorry for the fast scroll for those of you who may be like me and it's just like, oh, it's too fast. Well, where is it? Skippy-doo, skippy-doo. Oh, yes. Legends DM, have you played the board game Spotlight? Oh, I have. Thoroughly enjoy. It's very good. Even though it's like for definitely targeted toward a younger audience, I love it. I think it's great. It's so good. It's still on my shelf. I really like that one. So for those of you who haven't seen it, it's quite good. Jeremiah, now that you mentioned it, yeah, I saw ghosts. Sorry, bear with me. I'm trying to find them. And I'm trying to do like a quick scan, but I might have to pull out to see. Oh, for the love of Pete. Where are you? Well. Oh, there they are. Ha 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 ha. Ba, 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 ba. I found them. I have so much fun with the soundboard, by the way. It's great. Okay. So I think we can say that ghost is the answer. I'm pretty sure. So let's go back. A player in the middle of a card game with some particular characters. Can you find their companions? What do they look like? I'm gonna put ghosts. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Heyo! We were correct. Yay for us. Let's give ourselves some applause. Okay. So we solved the quest. When I learned a new game rule, I simulate a game with imaginary players that I give names to. Hats off for the technique. We are our own best allies along with imaginary players. If you've refined your strategy and you're ready to face real opponents once actually sitting beside you, opt for Splendor, a tactical game about developing and acquiring resources. There you go. Splendor. So relatable, right? Ghosts. So there you go. So if you haven't played Splendor, you're looking forward to playing Splendor, you can learn more about the game. There's a store near you if you want to find it. I actually have never owned it. Splendor is one of those games I've never owned, but I have the app and I know lots of other people who've owned the game. And it was one that I played like later on. But I played the app a lot, which is really strange. I don't know if the app, I think it's still around. I haven't played it recently, but it's definitely one that I could just like be on the bus and bang out a few games. It was great. So, yeah, and they've had a few versions of Splendor, if I'm not mistaken, since then. So, but people in the chat may play Splendor more than I do. So that might be something we could talk about. All right. Oh, and that was 25 XP. Hey, oh, what? Legends DM, you own Splendor and Marvel Splendor. I didn't even know that they had a Marvel Splendor. What? Is that new? Ah, okay. You got Marvel Splendor for $5 used. Nice. Jeremiah, you've only played Splendor on game cafes until I burned out on it. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of people. They just played it so much. They're like, okay, I just need a break, and that happens, right? But Duel is fine. Did I play Duel? I feel like I did a long time ago, because I feel it came out like a few years ago at least. I remember being an event. So, all right. Should we do one more? Let's do a 3 level. Let's do a 3 level. And because if I do any more, they're going to be like, Mandy, stop giving away our answers. So that's fine. We'll just run through one more. I think it'll be okay. So I have Beware the Wolves, because these are ones I already had started, or Fire Alarm. Which one shall I do? Fire Alarm or Beware the Wolves? And I don't know if you've done this, Chellcat, or anybody else has done this, but yeah, feel free to play along. So for those who, again, want to play along, this is the link here. So you can play on your own. We're playing together, but you can play on your own and do these quests for yourself and try to see if you can win some prizes potentially. Help me with Fire Alarm. Okay. I mean, doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it, but we'll try. Okay, let's do Fire Alarm. Legends DM Marvel Splendor has been out for more than a year, and the gems are the Infinity Stones for the game, and added a few things to make it a little better without changing too much. Okay, that's cool. I've never even heard of this one. So for me, that one flew under the radar, but that's good to know. That's cool. I mean, Marvel's really popular, so it makes sense that they would have that. And I like that they didn't change the gameplay too much. That's pretty cool. So, well, see, I'm learning new things from my chat. I like it. Okay, so here we go. Professor Noside has been up to his old tricks again and started a fire in the east of Asmodee World. Figure out how to stop it quickly before it spreads. The correct solution will display a number. Which one? So we have to answer with a number. Okay, so I'll put this in the chat. Oops. So you all can have it there. Also for me, so I remember what the clue is. There we go. All right, so we're looking for a number. The professor, looking for some type of professor with fire in the east of Asmodee World. We have to figure out how to stop it, so the solution will display a number. Okay, I feel like this one might be hard. It is a 3 level, so, like, okay, let's look. There are some fires. I see some fires already, but it says east side, so never eat shredded wheat. So this way, or, well, the other way on the camera here. Yes, I still do the never eat shredded wheat, okay? Okay, so Deadpan's giving us some insight here. I love this. No Side is a character in the Unlock games, I believe. Okay, and I've only played 1 or 2 of the Unlocks, which I enjoyed, but, I didn't realize that was an actual character, so that's great. So from one of the Unlocks. And Jeremiah, I believe in us. I believe in us too. So let's take a look. So, okay, well, there's a fire here. There's a gem here, but it doesn't really fit the storyline of No Side, right? Or No Side, however you want to pronounce it. But that is a fire, and it is on the east side. So, okay, let's keep going. That was one fire. Let's see if there are other fires though. On the east side, which I don't see any. Okay, yep, I see this is going to be a problem. Well, oh no. Okay, I see why this one was giving you some struggles, Chelcat. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a fire hose? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Right here. Cool, cool, cool. I love it. So there's a fire hose right here. I'll just get a little closer. People can see. And remember, we're looking for how to stop it before it spreads, and the correct solution will display a number. Okay, so you're right. So there's a fire hose here, which I thought might lead us to a number, but the only number I see is this gem here, but extend the hose. So if you extend the hose to the fire, right, but it doesn't have a number. No, you're right, Shellcat. The only number here is this gem, but I don't understand. I feel like that has nothing to do with this. Um, I see a lot of blue diamond gems, same color as water. Again, I'm just talking out loud. Deadpan, 1. Shellcat, I can promise you it doesn't. Oh no. No, none of it's clickable. So see, I'm clicking on it right now. The little hand is opening and closing. It just moves the screen left and right. That's a cool idea though. Oh, sugars. Well, I did that though. My bad. There we go. So no, it's not clickable. So yeah. So extend the hose. We can in our minds extend the hose. Bloop, 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 bloop. And Deadpan, you say 1. So Deadpan, why do you say 1? The only thing is, like, I can see, like, gems and stuff here, but I don't think that has anything to do with it, but why do you think it's 1? I mean, I'm happy to try it. Oh, I see, like, the actual and that would make sense. If this character is from an unlock game, it would be kind of unlocky exity. That's really smart. So it could be a 1. I see what you're saying now. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going. I was gonna say kind of also now we're missing the top like a 5. No, 1 is a good guess actually. Anybody else have any thoughts on this one? Yeah, these 3s are a doozy. Well, maybe not for some people, but for me. Um Okay, so we have 1 as an option. Do we have people that agree, disagree, have other options for this? What are we thinking? Huh. We can try 1. I just wanna see if everyone's on board with that, or do we wanna try something else? What are we thinking? 1? I'm thinking, okay, poor Chelcat's like, "I'll try anything at this point." You don't have a better guess. Okay, let's try 1. Deadpan, we're gonna give it a go. This is just my account, honestly, and A, I'm not playing for prizes. B, I can't win anyway. So this is why it doesn't really matter. For me, I'm literally just playing for fun. Eva Machine, great question. Is it just 1 guess? No. You can guess multiple times, but you're penalized if your answer is incorrect. So we'll go back. And so it says here, so we'll put the number 1. And keep in mind, we could have taken a hint if we weren't sure. And I'm gonna submit 1. And then it says here, sure about your answer? Each new attempt will lose XP. So yeah, you can guess multiple times, but you will lose XP. Deadpad saying, in unlock games, you combine red and blue cards, but it doesn't look like this picture. One can really, sorry, in unlock games, you combine red and blue cards, but it doesn't look like this picture can really accommodate that. I understand what you're saying now. But 1 is best guess. I mean, I don't really have a guess, so I think 1 is pretty good. So let's see what it says. No, it's not the right answer, but that's okay. That's okay. Because we can try again. So we did lose some XP for it, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. This is my account. That's how we do it with my account. I can't win anyway. So, no, it was a great guess, though. Love it. But you're giving us some insight. Like, I didn't know about this character at all, and that could totally help. Like you were saying, like the red and the blue. This person's from Unlock. Um, I mean, I was trying to see if it's in the shape of a number, but the closest I can think of is a 5 that's missing the top. Or a 6 that's missing the side. Like, I don't really know. Oh, maybe there's more than 1 fire hose. Good point. Good point. Good point. Okay, let's take a look. That's really smart. I didn't think about that either. Okay, so there was a 7 towards the middle of the picture, but don't know if it relates. Okay. So let's look at the hoses. We'll see the number 7. I like where this is going. Right. How to stop it so quickly before it spreads. I see. That's why you're saying the hoses. Okay, so we have this 1 hose here. Sorry, I don't want to go too fast. There's also water down here, but that's not really going to help us. We want a way to get it to there. H2O, which is actually a very clever answer. It says only numbers though, like 1 number. So, yeah, but I do like that answer though. Very cool. As someone who enjoys the sciences, I do like that very much. Oh, I see the 7 you were talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll come back to that. Put a pin in that one. Let's look for another hose. And if I'm going too fast, let me know. Just scooch in a little bit here. And worst comes to worst, we take a hint. There's a person here with a hose, but it's blue. So like you were saying, Deadpan, maybe that blue and red thing. Do we combine those? Do we not take that into account? If we did, that would be the second hose, but it's blue. So, and it's this one right here. So there's that. No, that's not a hose. I see. The correct solution will display a number. That's why I thought maybe it was that red gem beside it that had said 3 on it, but then I'm like, that doesn't really mean anything. It just seems too easy, you know? So yeah, I see why. Display a number. So you're looking for something that's printed out, which is why. Yeah, okay, so what you're saying. Oh my gosh. There's a fire here. I'd be so mad if this was count the number of hoses. Well, so far it's not going very well. We have 1 blue hose, 1 red hose so far, but if somebody else has the picture in front of them, you're more than welcome to join the search and if I've missed anything. Easy to miss. I don't think there's any down here. Yeah, like, you'll see me play puzzle video games and stuff. I'm not particularly good at that. I use the hints all the time. I don't care because 'cause I'm like, I wanna have fun, and if I can't find it, I'm just like, "Nah, I'm over it." Oh, that's terrible. I probably shouldn't say that. But I like this. It gives you hints, so you're still in it. So far, I've only seen the 2 hoses. No, this is just cloud. Could there be a fire department? Okay, let's look for that because 'cause I'm at the edge of the painting now. I'm just still looking for any of the hoses, and right now I've only seen the 2. This is a game store. Okay, let's see. We're looking for a fire department. Okay, so this is like a cafe. We've got a game store. Maybe where that number 7 is. This is the 7. What is on there? Oh, this is like a whole bunch of shapes and stuff. So I wonder if it might be for something else. Um, Dang nabbit. Okay, let's look for the fire station. You would think there would be one. Nope, that was the game store. There's Essen, Mess Essen. A lot of game stores in this part of town. I mean, not that we're complaining. Uh, Ew. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, I could see why this one would be tricky. Dang nabbit. No, there's no that I can see any fire station, but if I've missed it, somebody could correct me there. Mhm. Well, okay. Let me read this clue again. Let me read this clue again. What did I write? Professor No Side has been up to his old tricks again and started a fire in the east of Asmodee World. Figure out how to stop it quickly before it spreads. The correct solution will display a number. That's why I thought it's like the hose is in the shape of a number. But what the heck number is that? A 6? A 5? A 2? Okay, don't listen to me. I think I just read too deep into that. That's why I thought display a number, like that is the actual number. But then I don't know what number it is. Oh, Childcat, there was a red car in the garage on the west side with something on its license plate. Maybe that's a fire truck. Okay, yeah, let's go look. Let's go look. I saw it. I think I know what you were talking about. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there. This one here? You can let me know, and it takes a minute. You can let me know if that's the number you're referring to. There's a letter on it, too. Ooh, maybe it's a letter with the answer. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. The red definitely makes it seem like that. I'm still stuck on my theory that this is supposed to be a number, the hose itself. But as to what number it actually would be, I have no clue. Um, well, I'm out of guesses. Should we take a hint? I mean, I could it be like a 6? That's a weird looking 6. An 8? No. Okay. I'm reaching. Okay. So I think we might be out of guesses here. I could take a hint, see how that goes. Sometimes, like, the video game I play or the hint's gonna make us like, "Rah." Okay, let's take a hint. We'll lose 3 XP. That's okay. We're about that life. We're okay with it. Hint. Can you find the fire hose and bring it back to the fire? Which is what you all were saying. Can you find the fire hose and bring it back to the fire? But I can't click on it. So what? Actually, let me go back out. Sorry. Here's the hint. Okay. That's the hint. I clicked on it, but let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can? Question mark? No. Like, literally. Can you bring it back? I sure can't. I mean, unless I'm wrong, someone else can tell me. I cannot click on this. Like, it does not allow me to move things. Um, can you bring it back to the fire? Like, right now, there's just a hose hanging out here, and I'm guessing it's getting water from this. Okay, I can see why this one is a doozy. Like, I have no idea. Technically, if you were to bring it to the fire, you would have to go through spaces to do that. Like, you couldn't just do it from here. Oh my gosh, I actually have no idea, and I think you only get 1 hint. I don't think you get multiple hints from what I know. Um, dang. And I think y'all had really valid guesses, but can you bring it to the fire? What does that mean? Can you find the fire hose? Well, I think we did. And bring it back to the fire. What now? Oh my gosh, I have no clue. I feel like somebody else, if somebody has solved this, please give us a clue, a hint, because I'm not seeing it at this point. Is there like a play on words? Can you find the fire hose and bring it back to the fire? Okay. Sure. Like, does this splatter of water fill this in to make a number? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, it kinda does actually, but that's not the point. Like, this almost looks like a pattern. The water looks like a pattern in the smoke. Okay, I think I've just gone too deep with this. This is like, if we did this and put it here, will it make a number appear? Oh my gosh, that rhymes. If you take copy paste and put this here, will it make a number appear? I know, right? If it's 3, I was thinking, I'm like, is it just 3? Like, could it just be 3? That seems far too easy, but you know what? Sometimes the easiest answer is the right answer. I mean, I literally don't know what else this could be, question mark? Cat. It's not. It is not 3 because I tried that. Oh, no. Because honestly, that would have been me. I would have been like, 3? Yeah, let's start with that. I'm actually at a loss. I actually don't know. I'm trying to see if there's like I'm going deep here. Is there some like pattern that we can see from the smoke and the water? Like if you bring it to the fire, but I don't see how that works either. I- like, are these numbers in here? These things? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm reaching here. I'm reaching. Well, I am stumped. This I could see, Shellcat, why you were stumped on this one. I feel like James might have gone already. I feel like this would have been definitely a James question. James probably has in fact gotten the answer to this one. I feel like he has. Huh. I'm thinking here. Bring it back to the fire. Okay. Um, this is giving not good. What are we missing? What? Let me get a bigger shot here. What are we missing? If anything. Because to get it to the fire, we'd have to go. I have no idea. It's a very short hose, might I add. Not so good. But that doesn't tell me anything. We put 1. We know 3 is not the answer. Um, yeah, I'm struggling to understand this. Uh, like, what could this even be? Could to bring it to the fire. Like, what? Oh, come on. No. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, dear. So let's go back. So you cannot get any more hints. That is it. Zip, zero, like that's it. The correct solution will display a number. I think you're right in the fact that it'll show a number. That's why I thought maybe it was the shape of the hose or the hose fits in that whole thing. Um, sorry, I'll put it back here so everyone can take a look. Here we go. Hopefully that's not too small for you to see, but if you need me to make it bigger, we've got the hose on the bottom down here. And then we've got the fire here. We are looking at the right fire from what I can tell. Cats 7, like if it went upside up and over to the window. Oh, let me just go over here. The chat paused here. Here we go. There was a 7 towards, okay, and someone had said 7 earlier too, which was good. 7, like if we went up, inside up and over to the window. I don't know. I don't like it. The answer is 10 because I'd be hitting the X close to the window at that point. Okay. 10. Okay. Let's. Right. Right. Oh, I see. I got it. Got it. To close the window. Wow, that's crazy. My only guess is 5, but only because if you squint hard enough, the shape of the hose behind the building behind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe it's a 5, but you know what? I've got guesses to give. So let's start with the 10. Let's try 10. Can't hurt us at this point. I mean, it will hurt us, but we're playing on my account. It's fine. No. 10 was strong, though. And then let's try 5, because I also thought maybe it could be a 5 or a 6 or something like that. I think 5 is right. I thought it was also 5 because of the shape of the hose. I literally thought that was the only reason, but let's see what it says. Professor Noside is still hiding things from you, so don't hesitate to dive into this escape room card game. In Unlock, which you were correct, Deadpan, unlock, lead the investigation, solve riddles, and interrogate suspects to bring to light all their secrets. If you have sharp sense of intuition, solve the challenge. Nicely done, Jeremiah. 5 was correct. I'm guessing it's the shape of the hose because that's initially what I thought, but I'm like, that just seems too easy. But I mean, you got it. So 5 it is. And then you can learn more about the game. So, Chelcat, how do you feel about that one? I mean, good job, everybody. Like, everybody gave some really strong responses there. I'm so sorry. I mean, is it better? I think these games too make you want to like really dig deep into like analyzing them because I know I get like that and then you're just like, wait a second, like just got to go back to the basics. But now I'm concerned, so I'm like, maybe I was overdoing a couple of them, so maybe I just need to. Cat. Like my desk is actually a really light card table and I'm refraining from throwing it. Oh no. Okay, so this is a step away moment. Maybe put it down. We won't look at this for a little while. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to think of a game that happened to me. It was recent. There was a game that happened to me and I was just like, nope. Dramatic. Oh, no. That was, listen, I was playing Silk Song the other day and I couldn't finish something and I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. Come to find out it was far easier than I thought it was. And I was just, anyway, we won't go down that path. That's too funny. So not funny about the puzzle for you, but that this was the puzzle that also took us for a little ride as well. And it ended up being like the most straightforward solution. So, well then. Well, let's pop back over here. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is unfortunate. But I'm glad to hear that you all are trying it because how did you all find out about it, the game? Like, I mean, I found out about it through Asmodee because this stream is sponsored by Asmodee. So I did find out through them that this was something they were planning on doing with Asmodee World to celebrate their 30th anniversary. How did you all find out? Did you get an email or like I'm assuming a lot of you are probably following them and especially with Board Game Arena and things like that, right? Because they're all connected. I'm assuming there's been some advertisement that. Oh, because I mentioned it? Okay, I mean, that's good, but it also might have landed in your inbox. Okay. Ooh, 30 from the game. Heyo. No, that's great. That's good to know. So at least they know that I'm doing what I said I would do, put it out. But I actually was having some fun playing, a couple of the ones that I had. So I thought it'd be good for people to check it out. And doing the stream together would allow people to see what it was about. So for those who are just coming in or just listening, this is gonna be running for quite some time. It started, I think, last week, so there is that. And, yeah, so as you see, it's just a seek and explore. You have quests, some are more challenging than others. Oh, please don't give up. Try, 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 because you get XP, you get hints, you still have options. You still have an opportunity to continue playing. It's not completely lost. So, keep trying your best and you can come back to it. You could leave it and come back, just do a different one. And they do have a range of difficulties, 1 through 3. That last one was a 3 level difficulty. So you can kind of have an idea of how that plays. Don't forget different prizes we talked about. If you get into the certain top 10 of players, you're eligible for prizes and if your country is eligible. So the site, will be able to give you all of that information that you can find. I know I'm repeating myself, but I did say that I would kind of explain to people how to play. If you want to play, the site will also give you more answers to your questions than FAQ. But I'd love to know progress wise how y'all are doing if you continue doing it. And yeah, and let me know which ones are challenging because I'll probably play along too. I can't win, but I'm happy to just play for fun. And I can't win because my country is eligible, but obviously conflict of interest. It doesn't work for me to play. So I can just play along or play with all of you like this. So I appreciate the insight to some of the games because like Deadpan knew that was unlocked. Like that's amazing. So I like these kind of games with other people. They're fun. So let me know how it goes when if you all start playing it. And keep an eye on it because I think they are gonna be announcing champions, so it's like the top 3 champions, will receive special prizes that they have. Again, this is all on the website. I don't need to run through all the details, but you have an idea. So I put the link in there if you wanna check it out some more. So overall, though, what do you all think of the concept? What do you think of the idea? I think it's fun to get, gamers love gamery things to be involved, and this is something that, like, you could play, like children, family level. Some of these puzzles are a little trickier for us, but, like, what are your thoughts on it? I think that always sometimes we forget to ask the people who are actually playing these things, like, what do you think about these sort of things? I mean, I think it's cute and it's fun. They're quick, you know what I mean? I can just kind of throw it up and I'll come back to that later. But, what are your thoughts on it? Is this something you like or you're like, "No, not for me." Be curious. Cat. My dramatics aside, it's a good range of puzzles. I mostly have UI quibbles. And honestly, that is often what happens with me with a lot of these things. It's a UI thing for sure. Yeah. And I definitely think like there were a few quirks for sure that could be worked out a little differently. But I'm glad to hear overall that you like the range of the puzzles and, the artwork is fun. I like looking at some of the little scenarios that are happening. Some of them are wild, like the cat. Someone noticed the cat with the TNT. That's funny. I'm like, "I wanna know now me, what's gonna happen next here? This actually interests me. Please continue." Okay, maybe I've taken it too far there. Oh, goodness. Well, that is the stream for today. I just had a little quick one because I don't normally stream on Thursdays. But yeah, I wanted to show you Asmodee World, the contest that's going on, and happy 30th anniversary to Asmodee. There are lots to celebrate with everything that's going on and their plethora of games under their umbrella. For those who don't know, I also host an event with Rodney Smith, Canada Plays, and we've done it for what is it, 4 or 5 years now? And, that takes place in Canada, so that's really nice. We work with the retailers, but we host an event, which is a lot of fun, and I get to spend time with Rodney. So fellow Canadian who I don't actually see very often unless it's at events like these. So that's always a plus. So we do work with Asmodee as well outside of things like this. That's all for me today. This is my end of the week. Hopefully, you all have a wonderful end of your week or almost end of the week and have a wonderful weekend. And I will be back on Monday. Hopefully, next week we can polish off that other game that we've been playing, that puzzle game. Sorry, the video game we've been playing. Yeah, so we can try out something new in store. So we'll see how that goes next week or the week after. Thank you all for helping with the puzzle. Appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, great weekend, and we will talk soon. Bye, everybody.